What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be doing my top 5 G.I. Joe classified figures. I have Cobra Commander here. He's going to be excluded from consideration because he's the commander. I do have the entire line of figures minus the number 9, which is Snake Supreme Cobra Commander, and Lady J, Flint, and Zartan are due to release soon, but they're not currently out, so they're not going to be considered for this review. Now keep in mind that this is just my top 5. Of course, your top 5 may vary, but I'll try to make a case for each pick, and then hopefully you'll let me know in the comments whether you agree, disagree. Who's your top 5? Let me know. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. Coming in at number 5, we have Arctic Mission Storm Shadow. This is an Amazon exclusive, and it's probably a lot of people that are surprised that this made the list. But one of the big reasons why is, as a child, I was never able to track down the Arctic Storm Shadow figure. So there was a nostalgia factor there for me, and it's actually a really cool design. I actually like it. A lot of people were disappointed because they didn't get the traditional Storm Shadow in the all white. But guys, keep in mind that this is an alternate version, so we're definitely going to get more Storm Shadows. I would say more than just, the regular release. We'll probably see a few different variations of Storm Shadow. Another thing that factored into this for me was the amount of accessories that he comes with. His hood is removable. Also, he comes with a grappling hook, a bow and arrow set, a sword, and more. I really like the design. The gold gives a nice contrast with the white. I know in some of the early figures, they went kind of overboard with the gold, but on Storm Shadow, I think it complements the figure really well. The way he's designed, his articulation isn't hindered by his accessories either, so that's a really good thing. The little skirt piece that he has on there is somewhat flexible, but it doesn't really get in the way of his legs too much. I think Storm Shadow is one of the more slept on figures in this line, but for me, he cracked the top 5. Coming in at number 4, we have the Cobra Viper. Now this is a Target exclusive, which is a bit disappointing. Because it's an army builder, it's going to be hard to get your hands on. Just finding one is pretty difficult. Finding more than one is probably next to impossible for a lot of people. But it's an amazing figure, and I'm sure at some point they'll give us an alternate version, more widely distributed. So there's a couple of things that made this crack the top 5 for me. Part of it is because as a child I had the Cobra Viper, and so just seeing him in 6-inch form, I can't resist it. Another thing is the amount of accessories, and you'll see that throughout the video, I'm sure is a recurring theme, but accessories make a huge difference for me. The backpack, I like the fact that they painted it. The rope has, a different color than the grenades. The Cobra logo's painted. So you get a lot of variation, not just one color. The vest does limit articulation some, but the aesthetics make it worth it for me. You have the optional scarf that you can use, the goggles. On the original, you couldn't take them off. On this one, you obviously can. So if you don't want to use them, that's fine. You don't have to. So I really appreciate that they did that and didn't mold it into the helmet. Also, he comes with 2 weapons instead of just 1. So all in all, I think this is a package that's well worth your money. You're getting a lot of bang for your buck, and I think it's definitely worth checking out. At number 3, we have one of my favorites, Destro. And I love what they did here with the two-tone, the black and kind of gray that he has on his outfit. The red really sets it off, and he secured the bag. He has a PS5 in that briefcase, so he had to make the list. Now, even his gun looks pretty interesting. I don't really care about if they use Nerf guns or whatever they're using for their designs because it's G.I. Joe. I mean, they're shooting lasers in the cartoons. I don't really care about realism that much. The colors do make a difference for me though. And I like the fact that they put red highlights on the gun. And he also has the rockets on his wrist. So, I mean, what more do you need? He also includes a gold gun, and the chain around his neck is removable, so if you don't want that there, you can take it off. I really like what they did with this figure, taking an older design and kind of modernizing it. I think they did a really good job. The articulation is also there, drop down legs on all of these figures basically. And overall, it's just one definitely worth picking up if you're collecting this line. So let me know what you guys think. Did Destro make your list? Coming in at number 2, we have another Target exclusive from the Cobra Island line. This is the Cobra Trooper. And I think this is one of everybody's favorite figures. And it's sad because it's so difficult to get a hold of these guys. Target's not even selling them anymore. So hopefully they'll bring them back one day. But we'll just have to wait and see. I know the Cobra Infantry Troopers are being released. They do have a slightly different color scheme, a lighter blue, and they don't have the black on the vest. In my opinion, this is the better looking between the two, and it also comes with more accessories than the Cobra Infantry Trooper. But I will be collecting the Infantry Troopers as well, army building those out. This trooper, I have 3 of these. I was lucky enough to be able to find 3. Took a lot of hard work, I'll tell you that, but it was well worth it. Again, you get a number of accessories with this. You get the little insignia there that you can put on his arm, a little armband there to identify him as an officer or whatever. You also get goggles, 4 different guns, and a knife, and a helmet. So this, just as a complete package, makes it well worth the money for what you're paying. It's the same price as a lot of figures that come with far less. So if you're able to trade for this or find one at a reasonable price, I highly recommend getting it. It's an amazing figure, and it's probably number 1 on a lot of people's list. And finally, coming in at number 1, we have my boy Snake Eyes. How can you not love this guy? Now, I do have the deluxe version as well, but I'm choosing this one, the number 02 in the series, as my number 1 pick. The reason being, he's in the all black, and with Snake Eyes, you gotta have him in all black. I love the deluxe figure as well, but this is my preferred version. The only downside really to this figure, and it's not even the figure itself, it's just the fact that he doesn't come with his Uzi, which is kind of a signature of Snake Eyes. The deluxe version does come with it though, so when I post this version of Snake Eyes, I'm gonna have him holding the Uzi. He also comes with the different blades. The silencer is a nice accessory that they added in there. Plus you can store his weapons on him. I mean, what more is there to say? It's Snake Eyes. Honorable mention goes to Beachhead and Firefly. And these are definitely in the top 10. The reason they didn't make the top 5 for me is that I'm waiting for another version of them to come out. This being part of the Cobra Island line, I believe these are the alternates. The main figures we're gonna get, I'm hoping for a Beachhead with camouflage pants because that's just an iconic look for me, and also a Firefly without the vest. So hopefully they give us those figures, and they'll definitely be in the top 5 at that point. So there you have it, guys, my top 5. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you agree, disagree? Let me know what your top 5 is. Stay tuned because I will be doing a giveaway of one of the Storm Shadows. I have 3 of those, so more details will follow in some of my upcoming videos. Thank you guys for watching. As always, thank you for your support, and I'll see you on the next video.